Vamos a la...
Hello everyone, Melon here with my buddy Stardust. Hello everyone. Yeah, it's great to be here. She is my mascot for music videos, and she is also one of the famous characters from my series Fancy. But she is here today to just witness this awful story time I have of the struggles of animation. You've never had a story time on this channel. I'm really surprised. Yeah, this is my first story time on this channel. I actually have 2 story times on my other channel. It's my LPS channel. I was planning on doing most of my story time videos on there, but I decided, since the story time is about My Little Pony, I decided to talk about it on this channel. But before I start, I just like to say that if you guys want to buy a custom for my Etsy shop, meaning like I don't have any customs that are pre-made, but I do have customs that you can buy. That makes no sense. Yeah, that makes no sense. So basically, you buy the listing, link in the description to the listing I'm talking about, and you pick how many hair colors you want, and then you buy it, and then you send me a picture through Etsy with a picture of your OC, and I will make it and send it out to you. And right now they're on sale. Well, actually, it's the original price, but I've decided to make them more expensive because they seem to take up a lot of my time. So they're going to be going up in price by a little bit, like $2 or something. I don't know. But right now they're on sale until the 1st of it's the 1st of September. Yeah, it's the 1st of September. The 1st of September they will be up on the ante. But also, these just arrived in the mail from eBay. I got these cute little sheer drawstring bags that I'm going to be putting your custom if you purchase it. They're going to be in here. I bought like a pack of 150 of them, so there will be a lot, and they're never going away, so it's not like you buy them now in order to get this cute little drawstring bag. Anyway, we're getting off subject because this is not a Melon's Majestic News Flash, even though I should probably say why I haven't uploaded one, but I don't feel like it. So I am going to start with my story time because this is about why the Melon's Majestic News Flash is not here today. It's not really a good story time. It's kind of boring. Hold on, your hair is kind of like, eh. First off, this is gonna give away like everything. It's gonna spoil all the fun, but this is Kendall talking right here. If I had an OC for myself, I would show it. Wait, hold on, Stardust. Hold on, I'll be right back. Weird. Oh my glob! Oh, by the way, this is what I'm gonna be using for myself as Kendall, myself, for now, for this video. But oh my gosh, not only have I had a terrible animation day, but I've also had a terrible experience just happened. I recorded about 5 minutes of my story time, and my camera freaking dies on me, and I lost everything. So now I'm super lazy. My lazy side is coming out to life, and it's going to attack me, and it already is attacking me with its magical powers, because now I really am struggling with having I don't want to make the whole thing again. There, I said it. I'm so lazy. I don't even want to record the whole 5 minutes again. I have to describe the whole story over again. Oh my glob. This is so annoying. Okay, anyway, let's start over with this with the whole thing. So I thought it would be a really fun idea if I made an animated Melon's Majestic News Flash. You know, hey, that'd be super amazing, right? That'd be so cool. And so I decided to do that, and I decided to bring Illumi back, that changeling from the previous Melon's Majestic News Flash. Well, actually, it's not previous one. It's actually like couple ones ago. I don't remember, but so I decided to do that, and it was Illumi talking stuff. So I decided to go on to the website where I make her voice and such. It's a website where you type whatever, and the character talks what you type in a Siri-like voice, and you can purchase your audio thing, and then I high-pitched it, and it kind of sounded like a changeling, so that's what I used. And since it kind of cost money, and I didn't want to have to deal with it, I kind of stole it. I know I'm a thief, but really, come on, they don't protect it enough. I basically used this program to capture my screen and my audio that was coming from my monitor and such from the program, and I basically recorded the character saying it when it previewed what it was saying and stuff. So I did that, and then I tried to export it to an MOV file, because in order for me to lip sync the character in my animation program, it needs to be an MOV file, and it's really annoying because it was a movie, it wasn't MP3. That would have been a lot different, and the thing would not export to an MOV, and it was being a pain in the butt, and I couldn't do anything about it. So I sat for like an hour trying to figure this thing out, and nothing worked. So, and then my dad walks in, and he's like, why don't you just try and export it through Premiere Pro and try and do that? And so I did that. I spent like 10 minutes doing it. Basically imported the video into Premiere Pro, exported it at MOV and stuff, and it worked perfectly, and I totally didn't think of that before. It was an extra 10 minutes of work, but it was worth it. So then I opened up my animation software, and I imported the video, and I started to draw the character, and I imported a picture from Google of a news show background thingy that looked like a newscast thing, and it looked super cool, and I was super proud of it. And so then I'm working on the character, I get the animation going. She's holding a piece of paper with her horn, you know, like the magic. She's using her magic to hold the piece of paper. So I have a little aurora from her horn making that little animation. It's like a little sparkly bubble. So that's animated and everything. So I'm proud of that. So now I need to figure out how I can levitate the paper and make it hover and such smoothly, and have this bubbly aurora of sparkleness around it. And so I put it under a peg, and it was working fine, everything working great. I was proud of it. I was learning a lot, because every week now I'm working on animation shorts. You can see in the link below some of my previous works, because I'm trying to get better at animation. So these are just some exercises, and since I'm starting school this week, I wanted to get my animation practice out of the way, so I'm not completely busy with new school homework and stuff. So, yes, enough of that. And now it's time for the freaking voice lip sync thing. And I'm telling you, lip syncing is not a slow, it's not a fast process. I had a freaking amount of 1,340 something frames of this character with the audio and everything, so I had to animate lip sync to over 1,000 frames of animation. No, that's not gonna be fast. No, it's gonna take up my entire Saturday, which it did. I was animating from the morning to dinner time, and it took forever. I was basically copying and pasting the same vowels of the character talking, like the A, I, O, U. I was copying and pasting those in the places that they were necessary, so I was taking my time, and then I got a little frustrated because it was taking too long. Then I tried to rush it. My hand started hurting because I'd been sitting down for like 4 hours, and my hand was on the mouse the entire time. It was super annoying, and so I'm working, and finally, the thing is done, and it's ready to render. And rendering is basically where it converts all of your layers into one layer, so it's like an export mode, so that way it's in like video form, because if you were to render it, it saves like every individual frame that you see, not every layer and every such and stuff like that. So it's basically the thing you do before you export it into a movie, which you can then upload to YouTube. And so, before I started rendering, I thought, this is going to take forever, so why not pull up a YouTube video to watch while it's rendering? So I found this LPS popular fan video, so I started watching that, and then the rendering stopped like at 29%, and then my video froze, the video I was watching froze, and then the rendering froze, and it wouldn't move, nothing would move. My mouse slowly moved across the screen, but that was it. And then 5 minutes later, it would not move around and nothing would work. Everything was frozen. My computer was like busted. It wouldn't work, and it was so annoying. I don't know what happened. I don't know what went wrong, because I've rendered things before on Toon Boom, which is the program I use, and it rendered completely fine. I don't know if it's because my computer needs more RAM for this stuff, but I know this is probably the most boring video on the planet, but I'm just sharing my experience and why Melon's Majestic Newsflash is not here. And so I was really disappointed, and I didn't know what to do, because what am I going to do now that my computer can't handle rendering over 1,000 frames of animation, and I don't want to lose it again. I mean, I just spoiled it, gosh. Anyway, so my dad comes in and he works on it for about 2 hours, trying to fix my computer, trying to get it to move, and we had to shut the whole thing down. Of course, I am stupid enough to not save the thing before I render it. Oh, that was the stupidest mistake ever, and I turned on my computer from when it shut down. My dad told me that if you didn't save it, honey, your animation, I'm sorry, it's gonna be gone. And I was so ticked off. So once the computer powers up and everything, I go to my files and I look for the animation, and all I see are 29% of the frames were saved, because that's what was rendered, but that's only about 140 something frames, and I had over 1,000, and I put them into the program, and they were all out of order. The sound was gone, everything was mishmash, nothing worked. So I lost my whole Saturday's work of animation. So it was probably the worst possible thing ever, because I was so proud of this project. I learned a lot while doing it, but I really wish that I could have experienced my hard work and watch it, but it just, it didn't work, and I put so much work into it. I don't feel like starting over again, because that would just be so hard. I don't know if I could handle it. So that is my story time, and I was very, very disappointed, but I hope you guys all understand. And a life lesson to you all is to always save things. Every 5 minutes, save something that you're working on. No matter what it is, save it while you're working on it, or you'll lose all of your hard work. You don't understand how disappointed I am. I wanted to have that showcased. I wanted it to be some special thing for you all. And it was quite funny, because she was actually saying how Melon, our prisoner, was not wanting to record today because she was too lazy, and obviously that was not the case. It was just being funny, but I was working my tail off on that. Oh man, it was a hard day. It was a hard day, but I know there's all good reasons for it. Everything has a reason, everything has a place, everything will turn out how it should be. When there's a will, there's a way. But yes, that is what happened. So yes, I'm going to say goodbye to you all. And by the way, this is what the pony looks like in the drawstring bag. I'm sorry, Stardust, your hair is a mess. I kind of just shoved you in there while I was talking, because I was bored while I was talking. But yes, be sure to buy a custom now before they go up in prices. Wow. But I plan on, by the way, before I go, I wanted to say, if my homework schedule isn't bad, I am going to be moving to full-time YouTube. I want this to be my full-time job. I want YouTube to be where I earn my money instead of taking a part-time job or a full-time job in my regular life. I want this to be my job. It's my passion, and I'm really excited to just make videos all the time for you guys, and because it's the one thing in my life that keeps me happy and makes me a happy person, and I'm proud of it. So that was just a big news thing for you guys, and I want to thank you all for watching, and toodles! それプリってことかいラッピングが制服ダフレってことない頑張っちゃやっちゃっちゃそんときちゃじゃリリースギャ汗乗ったりありだりだりフリー That was a long story, my friend.